Hey guys, what's going on? Derrik here. Hey guys, Derrik here. What do I say? What do I usually say? Hey, what's going on guys? Derrik here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a reaction for the unreleased From the Vault songs on the new Taylor Swift Fearless album. So I put a poll on my Patreon to see what your guys' favorite song from the original Fearless album was, and I believe the song The Way I Loved You was the winner. So what I think I'm gonna do today is do two of these new songs, two of the four, on YouTube as like a part one, and then part two will be on my Patreon. If you're not familiar with that, I post a bunch of content over there, behind the scenes stuff, polls, and it just really helps support my channel too. So I've been posting a ton of Taylor stuff and just a bunch of other content. So if you're interested in that, I will put a link in the description. Anyways, let's jump into the video. The two songs that I'm gonna start with are That's When and We Were Happy. And then I think Bye Bye Baby and Don't You will be on Patreon. So anyways, let's jump into the video. This is That's When From the Vault by Taylor Swift. Sounds like some steel already.
You said I know when I said I need some time, need some space, and I said when can I come back? And you said that's when I wake up in the morning, that's when it's sunny or storming, laughing when I'm crying, and that's when I'll be waiting at the front gate. That's when I see your face, I'll let you in, and baby, that's when.
I like it already. Yeah, I love it already. I love the acousticness to it, the contrast in the chorus. What I can tell so far, the song is in the key of F. If I were playing this on guitar, I would probably capo on the first fret just to make these chords a little easier. So I'm gonna play E major chords instead of F major. And let me just check really quick what I think I know the chord. So I think the chord progression for most of the verse goes E major, which is your 1, to your B major, so your major 5th, to this F sharp minor, and I play F sharp minor like this. You can bar it, but I find that this is kind of a little easier way to play it because you don't have to bar it, and it's more open, so it sounds prettier in my opinion. And then you have your A major, so it's a 1, 5, minor 2nd, so 2 to 4, so 1, 5, 2, 4. Really cool chord progression. That minor 2nd is just a really pretty chord. Typically you go to the minor 6th, which Taylor does a lot, but in this one she goes to the minor 2nd. And I love the way that the chorus picked up, not the tempo, but the just the percussion came in a little more, and I think there was even some steel guitar in that verse too. But let's keep going here. So this is Keith Urban's verse.
I said I know when you said when can I come back? And I said that's when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
That's when it's sunny or storming, laughing when I'm crying, and that's when I'll be waiting at the front gate. That's when I see your face, I'll let you in.
Pretty blend.
And baby, that's when.
Yeah, I mean, you can just tell, like, listen to the percussion. So listen, one thing I noticed is listen to the percussion in the verse, how it's more spaced out. And even the vocal melody and the vocal cadence is more drawn out. So each word, they kind of draw out the word a little more when they're singing it. And then in the chorus, the drums pick up, so there's more energy and pace with the drums, but also the vocal melody is quicker as well. So it kind of matches the tempo of the drums, which gives you this really nice contrast and uplifting feeling in the chorus, which makes it stand out from the verse. But just notice how the percussion and the vocal melody get much quicker as soon as the chorus hits.
Tears and I said leave those all in our past. And you said when can
So drawing out words.
I said that's when I wake up in the morning.
Much quicker now.
When it's sunny you're storming, laughing. When I'm crying, and that's when I'll be waiting at the front gate. That's when
Yeah, it's just cool. That's, I mean, it's really, really good producing, songwriting, everything. I mean, that contrast between the verse and the chorus really makes the choruses stand out from the verses. And it sounds like it's a song about, like, you know, if it was written from Taylor's perspective, I guess, of like somebody that she let go and is maybe kind of regretting it and saying, when can I come back? And they say, that's when. I think that the title is really cool too, because it's a phrase that you hear almost like in everyday dialogue, you know, like if a kid's like, mom, when can I, you know, get out of timeout? And the parent's like, oh, when I say when, that's when. That's a bad example, but you hear people say, that's when, in conversation. And it's a really good songwriting technique from Taylor to use that phrase and incorporate it into a song that is about a relationship that's, you know, they've broken up. So again, just really good songwriting and really, really good production as well, with the contrast between the sections. Drawn out. Drop chorus.
It was sunny or storming, laughing when I was crying. And that's when you were waiting at the front gate. That's when I saw your face, you let me swear. When I'm laughing, when I'm crying, that's when I love you. That's when.
I mean, that is an excellent song. Again, she does this thing always in her songs, not always, but often, where the final chorus is kind of the revelation, where everything kind of leads up to it. The meaning of some words changes slightly. I talk about this a lot in Taylor videos because she does it so much in her songwriting. The way I perceive it is that she broke up with this person, maybe was regretting it a little bit, and then at the very end they get back together. You know, they say, that's when I wake up in the morning, that's when it's sunny or stormy. You were waiting at the front gate, and that's when I saw your face, you let me in, and baby, that's when. So, I mean, the chorus just comes around from, you know, the beginning of the song. I really like that one. I think that's going to be a tough one to beat for me. I love the production on it, you know, the acoustic guitar, and I think even some steel in there. And then just the blend of their vocals too, Keith and Taylor's vocals. They blend really, really well. Their harmonies are just very seamless. So yeah, I'm a fan of that one. So the next one is, and I got the lyrics up here too, guys, so just to help me kind of follow and read them. So this next one is We Were Happy.
Shining bright before I had somewhere to be. Back when we had all night, and we were happy.
I might have to take back my favorite comment.
I do recall a good while back. We snuck into the circus. You threw your arm.
Pretty harmony.
When it was good, baby, it was good, baby. We showed 'em all. No one could touch the way we laughed in the dark, talking about your daddy's farm. We were gonna buy someday, and we were happy.
Really pretty harmony there. And the acoustic, okay, I might have to take back my comment because this acoustic one is the guitar part. I think what they're doing, the song's in the key of C. So I think it's what they're doing is instead of playing without a capo, to get this kind of higher sounding voicing, you want a capo on the 5th fret and play key of G shapes instead of key of C shapes. And the chords for the verse, I believe, were G, this F sharp over D, and your C add 9, I think.
We used to walk along the streets.
Yeah, so the chords are G, F sharp over D, and C add 9. And the kind of the picking pattern, if you wanted to play this on guitar. So on the G major chord, the reoccurring like high note that you hear, I think, are these bottom 2 strings, and it might even be the bottom 3 strings that they're picking. So basically in my right hand, what I'm doing is I'm going 6, 4, bottom 2, 4, bottom 2, 4, 2, 3, 1. So it's something like that, something close to that, and then you do the same thing on this F sharp over D, except you just move your finger down a fret. So now your pointer finger is on the 6th string of the 2nd fret. And then you do the same thing on the C add 9, except now your thumb is going to move down to the 5th fret, but everything else stays the same. So it sounds something like this. And then I think in the choruses, it did change a little bit.
Maybe we should have known. No one could touch a wavy. Laughed in the dark, talking about your daddy's phone.
Yeah.
We were happy.
So the choruses, the chord progression was G to this D sus4 to your E minor 7 to the C add 9. And I would probably strum it. It sounds like they kind of strum it, and now I think you're into like the post-chorus and the second verse, and it sounds like they go back to that picking pattern that we went over.
We used to watch the sun go down on the boats in the water. Cause we were happy. We showed them all up. No one could touch the way we laughed in the dark, talking about your daddy's farm. We were gonna buy someday, and we were happy.
It's such a nostalgic song. Like everything about it, the vocal. I love how her vocal is just so raw in it, and the production really isn't anything over the top. Very similar to the last one, where it's mostly acoustic instruments and her vocal. And you guys know that's my favorite thing to listen to and react to, just because I think that's, in my opinion, when you're a legit artist and you can sing and play an instrument, that's how you know someone's good, is when their music is still good without any like big production track. And I just love the feeling of this song. It's just very, very reminiscent. And the guitar part is just very, very memorable. Like if you play this at a gig, I bet people would know like right away what you're playing. So anyways, let's keep going here.
We were happy.
Pretty harmonies.
That's what these tears are for. 'Cause we were happy. We were happy. Good baby, we showed them all up. No one could touch the way we laughed in the dark, talking about your daddy's farm. And we were happy.
Dang it. I don't know. That one might be my favorite, actually. I mean, they're both amazing songs. Yeah, that's the end. I mean, both amazing songs. I have no idea how she kept these locked in the vault, per se, for the last 10 years, 12 years, whatever it is. It's so interesting to me how certain songs get cut for an album and some just are put on hold or never get released. You know, like that catalog. You always hear people talk about like Taylor's catalog or somebody's catalog just got sold to a music publisher. And it's so interesting to me to think about all of the unreleased demos that must exist in these. I don't know where they keep them. She uses the term from the vault, which I think is super clever. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like actually a hard drive in a vault somewhere that these record labels have. It's just mind-blowing that a song that good, and one like That's When as well, just for some reason or another never made the album. I mean, I bet there are countless others like that, and for other artists too. You know, that it's just, yeah. I wish I could hear all of the unrecorded and unreleased demos. But anyways, I hope you guys liked that. Again, I'm gonna put part 2 of this on Patreon, so if you want to continue watching, make sure to go over there. I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.